Hi everybody, welcome to your live stream recap. So your October, November type content that is coming your way. This was a 50-minute live stream, a lot shorter than the normal ones. And we're going to recap a lot of things and give you the info in hopefully a very kind of shorter and time sensitive manner. So let's get right into it. Hit the like button as well to kind of support the channel. That would be great. So first of all, they kicked off with saying that they are going back to New York Comic Con, but it's not in the way that we've seen in previous years. They are going to be making an announcement on stage 1 to 1:30 p.m. on October 18th. So like on stage announcing, I don't know, new champion or something. There's going to be a demo station and the November champ. So you'll be able to play that particular champ. There'll probably be some swag at New York. So hit me up, anybody that's going to be there. I'm looking at you, John. You're there all the time. So yeah, if you're going to New York Comic Con, go and of course get that sorted out. One of the next things that Kabam said was there is a new thing they're doing called the 10 Glorious Reveals, which is over a length of time they're going to be revealing some really important things for the game that are going to be really exciting. 3 of those get revealed in this particular live stream. Really exciting stuff. They got a special kind of like infographic for it, or no, animation for it, which looks a little bit like this, which you can see on screen right now. Very exciting. It's good that they're doing a bit of hype. And apart from all the things that are going wrong with the game at the moment, at least they can have a little bit of hype and excitement and things like that. The next thing is Cap Enlistment version 2. Last year, you might remember this. I think it was last year. And of course, this has a different flavor to this. This is all things Alliance. Participate with your Alliance in just general things, AQ, AW, and other types of multiplayer type events that will be there. Of course, it's got a Deadpool flavor and theme with it. And there will be more things like, hey, get involved with doing solo objectives, which are about doing AQ, AW, and other stuff like that. There's interesting rewards. Primordial does. There's special crystals and other things as well. So hopefully, again, a very exciting time in October, in a very kind of a scuffed time for the game. 28-day login calendar, nice. But again, just participate in Alliance-based stuff and it'll probably get you it. Next up, we have got the introduction of bounty missions. This was probably one of the biggest things that that Kabam kind of announced. The bounty missions themselves, which for some reason I can't play. There we go. You love it when technology fails you there. Okay, new event type. With this one, you need to be an alliance. There's previous bosses from event quests that you need to battle. You need to build intel as an alliance and take on a bounty target, hit a threshold and get a bounty board. The bounty board, for those interested, looks a little bit like this. Select a target. I don't know if you get to select that target or your alliance gets to select a target. And that's not particularly clear, but maybe you select your own. I don't know. And you get a gate key. And it will take you to a boss mission side quest. And I think there's a helpful little kind of like button in your actual game. You get to click it and it takes you to the bounty mission or the specific thing that you need to do, or fight you need to do. So you get to pick your difficulty beforehand, which is again is good because you might be overstretching your kind of like ability. And once you do that, you're able to go in, do the one boss fight. You get to preview beforehand. You got to rely on either previous counters or new champions to take on the champions that you faced off against. Do you remember your event quest fight that you did, I don't know, 2 months ago? Maybe you do. And that would be a case of just, figuring out who that is, who was your counter, remembering who your counter was, and taking in the correct aforementioned champion for it. Of course, we'll do a little bit of hopefully a guide maybe, and try and remember some of these previous months of champions of this year or of the previous years. Doesn't make me miss doing event quest guides like I used to do. Anyway, moving on. There's 16 regular bounties and 4 elite bounties, and regular bounties will trigger elites. You can trigger bounties in lots of different content, and elite bounties are more difficult and give better rewards. Defeat bounties and get points and get better rewards as you go through it. The bounty missions themselves run for, I think we've got a date somewhere, and we've given you all that info, but there's some bounty boards that say will be available in October side quest, which is Jack's Bounty Full Hunt. Now I don't know if that is the Royal Hunt or there could be something else that is playing into that. If people know the Royal Hunt, that's something that gives you a large amount of banquet tickets, and are going to be incredibly important to getting banquet crystals at the end. Of course, on the date side of things, October 9th to 13th for the Deadpool's Ultimate Multiplayer Bonanza Alliance Super Season, which the Super Season is just participating in alliance-based things. These drones here are your bounties. They have no bearing on kind of like stuff. You can't follow them throughout the contest and go, oh, well, that's flying through the screen. No, that's not how it's going to work. They're just going to be like where the rewards kind of bits are. You know, they're kind of like things that just they don't do it. They do stuff, but they don't do stuff. If you know what I mean. You can't drag them around on the screen, which would be really cool, wouldn't it, to do something like that. Also, Saga Champions can help to unlock bounties or points towards stuff to do with that, maybe using Saga Champions. And yeah, as we said, like you're able to click that button and it takes you to the quest that you want. So that's bounties. We'll expand that a bit more later on because there's a few more things to unpack with it. It was also mentioned in the live stream about the double track. To be honest, we know all that. As people know, Valiant and Paragon players get access to the banquet tickets. Other progressions do not. There's great free stuff there for all players, regardless of everything. So at least it's something. It was slightly mentioned about the Alliance Wars showcase. For those that don't know, where's the image? It is being teased about coming back, but nothing really concrete. So there's no info right there. It's just like, it's just on the website as a thing. It's coming back. So yeah, so that is that ultimately. The other thing that was announced, and I think this is one of the reveals, is that we have got ourselves a 60 frames per second. This is either a good thing or a bad thing. I'd say good thing in the sense of you get a better quality of the game, especially versus other kind of games, and the quality that other games don't seem to go at 60 frames per second. Well, most games nowadays are 60 frames per second. This one is not, and it's kind of sad. Whether or not this is something that Kabam are holding off on stuff like AI improvements and other issue improvements because they have to, I don't know, go to a new form of the game. Maybe that's it. Like maybe AI quality is deteriorated because of our transition to 60 frames per second. I don't know. I don't want to speculate on that. I mean, okay, I'm speculating on that, but that's a theory, I guess. Tinfoil hat on that one. A theory that we could see. The reason that it's AI quality is bad is because we need to upgrade to 60 frames per second. It's plausible, unlikely, sort of likely. It's a thing. So maybe the Kabam are waiting on another month to go, hey, how longer can they suffer with this until we have the 60 frames per second. Either way, it's exciting to see what's going to happen. And yeah, I am a bit concerned that my device from 2021 is not going to be suitable. I'm just about to upgrade to a new PC, so I need to kind of figure out, do I buy a new device that's going to give better visual quality to you, the viewer? Again, that's another thing I'm going to have to consider heavily with that. Anyway, we went over some champion stuffs. Before that, though, there was some event. I don't like the way that Kabam kind of like did this. In that, I was looking at, where is it? There's an image, House of Horrors there that popped up, and I just didn't like it because I was like, event quest buff with rewards buff. No, it's not. That's basically taking into consideration Paragon Gauntlet at the same time. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Side quest wise, get a key, get them daily, 3 per week, 3 lanes, complete 3 times to get bounty board. That's how that works. Yeah, simple enough. I think these side quests are very simple. There's nothing too much like interesting to them. They're just standard quests nowadays. So yeah, just do that on a weekly basis. Scream was next up. Discuss light-ending combos to refresh madness. Do mediums and heavy attack. SP1 rotation. Be aggressive. Go to an SP2. Consume madness and deal lots of damage. Auto block plays into bleeds. Lower ability accuracy of tech champions. Maybe good in battlegrounds attack and good in attack in war. Good in defense. Maybe question mark. Maybe auto block is kind of like a bit annoying for the champion. Looks to be an auto block, armor failed auto block kind of counter. Another red skull counter. Great, fantastic. You can see the damage that was there. Excessive. What am I talking? Excessive? Exceptional. Or Excelsior, I think I was trying to say. Bundles for the champion are in October 10th. Arenas October 17th. Moving on now to Jack-O-Lantern. So Jack-O-Lantern is probably the onslaught counter we all wanted. As I did say, and I told you, Kabam are making difficult defenders so they can create counters for you to go and acquire later on down the line. It's old school Kabam brought new skill because it's the thing they used to do. Now they're doing again. It's a strike to build inflame passives, cowardice debuff to stop champs doing SP1, intercept SP1, and intercept and do an SP1 to help ramp, immune to reverse controls, parry non-contact champs, onslaught counter, of course, then SP2 to finish, regens on passive damage or passive, I think is it passive dot damage or dot debuff, something like that. Good in War and Battlegrounds attack, bundles on October 22nd, arena on October 31st. Now, that's all spicy enough, but more spicy comes in the shape and form of a big announcement of the Guardians program. They got a little kind of like graphic for it, which I'm trying to find. The Glorious Reworks. Can I find it? No, I can't. It's probably because it's like here or something. Anyway, Glorious Reworks. I can't find the thing in time, so I just want to get on with it. Purgatory. Purgatory's getting buffed. Soul shards upgraded. Keeps hold longer. Soul effects more effective. Gets to start off the fight with a load of like just helpful things. So you can see like she's absolutely destroying everything in her wake. These souls are just ramped up more than the usual. We'll have a full breakdown of this. Like I am going quite fast through the video, and the reason being is I just don't want to make this too lengthy. I will be breaking everything down with in-game comparisons and other stuff in other videos. So look out for that over the next 24, 48, and 72 hours as I get to work. And also shorts. We'll be kind of breaking some stuff down over shorts. She may be a better Battlegrounds option, and you could look to use her this season, so that could be really good. She's in the October update as well, for those that don't know. The other champion that Kabam put out, that said they were going to be reworking, is going to be Medusa. This is really exciting. I am an old school Medusa fan. I'd love to get a 7-star version, but I'll happy with a 6-star version, which I'll probably rank 5 and ascending based on this. She now builds up to 6 of her, this is a true accuracy. She gets true accuracy buff as well, it seems, which is fantastic. That's going to be able to deal with evade and as well deal with providing its true accuracy. Of course, auto block counter and evade counter. That's right, isn't it? True accuracy. No, true accuracy is miss, isn't it? So we'll have to see. There's a lot more stuff that Kabam were very coy on what they're revealing details-wise, and I think full details will be dropped in start next week. So look out for, like, I'm doing coverage. I'm sure a lot of people will be doing coverage as well. And I think the buff comes in October, maybe. This revitalized the buff program, so it's fantastic and good news. And yeah, 40% potency on that Fury buff with Black Hulk is chef's kiss. Very nice. Okay, to end up the coverage in this particular video and for the live stream, there's some new looks. Also, Silver Sable keeps popping up. So I don't know what that is. I think it's like, is that be mindful of Silver Sable? Is Silver Sable's like buff? Like, I don't know what Kabam doing. Kabam doing some crazy things. The Silver Sable thing. Tease. Okay, there is a new change to, and it's not really kind of like, in my opinion, I don't think it's too major for Venom. I love the She-Hulk rework from a visual standpoint. I think it looks amazing, the She-Hulk one, because it's more comic. For me, I love the comic book version. To me, this looks a bit more comic booky than movie. So, yeah, Venom, subtle changes, not ridiculously, just subtle changes, good changes. Anyway, the next things is there is a new giveaway thing that's that Kabam are doing, which is this one right here. Now, there is an email issue with the giveaways, early bird rewards. I need to check it out separately and see what it's about because, well, it's got a tab. We'll see that. We'll look at the tab in a minute. By the way, the promo code is Striker. No, it's not. Is it Striker? Yeah, Striker Spare. You've probably seen the videos. I'm not going to repeat that, but you've seen the videos of it. Let's have a quick look at the giveaway before the giveaway tab before we finish off the video, because I don't know what it's. I just don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen it before. So it looks a little bit like this. So you need to register your email address in here, and it says register now to receive unique monthly promo codes and stay updated with MCOC 10th anniversary rewards. So I don't know if you just like, I don't know, put your email address in, I assume so, and subscribe to it. So yeah, sign up for early bird rewards. So yeah, you get an email code for Null on October 18th, November 15th, and October 6th. December 6th for Purgatory. I don't know what the spiciness with this. Will it be 6 stars or will it be 7 stars? If it's 7 stars, wow. But I don't think they'll give out 7 stars. 6 stars, more than likely. I'll pop some links in the description if you do want to check it out and sign up to it. And yeah, look out for more coverage on this live stream and other things as well. Cheers, everybody, for the support. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.